Hey everyone, it's Velvet. Welcome back to more Coffee Talk. Today is September 24th. In the last one, we met Jorji, the police officer, as well as Hyde and Gala, an interesting vampire-werewolf pair. Let us start our day and see what stories we learn of on this fine Thursday. I see, we have Orc Lady. I like the leaf on your jersey there. Before we talk, we have stories to read. Death Drives by Freya Fatima. Death drives, but sometimes he commutes. When that happens, you know for sure, because his presence is clear all over the news. But still, mostly, Death drives. I realized this fact after returning from a long trip to Tokyo I took recently. As usual, I drove to work every day, thanks to the unreliable public transportation here, and I noticed that every day my life is always on the line. No, not on the line as in we will eventually die and we don't know when. On the line as in we are all at war with everyone else. We're in a war between pedestrians, cyclists, motorcycles, cars, and everything else in the world. Or on the road, excuse me. And during all that, death is either driving or sitting in the car seat next to us. Ever since realizing this, I started to drive more carefully. I drive as if my parents are sitting next to me and telling me to drive slower, because I know death does not like reckless driving, and he is not as forgiving as my parents. That one hits. I thankfully have not lost anyone to reckless driving, but I drive myself, and I've seen some dangerous occurrences happen, and every time I'm reminded of just how dangerous driving is. And I see the point here with sometimes he commutes, but when that happens, you know for sure, because commuting accidents make the news because they are rarer, right? Like, yes, they happen, but they're notable, whereas traffic accidents happen every day, and you don't know about them, really, unless they interrupt your own path, your own drive to work, or what have you. Because it's just a commonality, right? Driving is dangerous. Be careful out there, y'all. Welcome. Yo. A cup of honey milk, please. Right away. A cup of honey milk. So just milk, not with ginger. A milk with just more honey? Or would you like more milk than honey? Let me just double check to make sure there's not a specific recipe. Let's try this first and see what the recipe comes out as. Yeah, it's just called honey milk. Here you go. Your honey milk is ready. Thank you. You're welcome. Hey, Freya. Hey, Velvet. Seems like there's a cat. Oh my god, she got in with me. Relax, it's okay. Kitty! Little bow tie on its tail. That's so cute. That's adorable. And a little cat face on the collar. Oh. Hey, kitty cat. What are you looking for? Want some milk? Hello? It's a person. Oh, I love her. She's my favorite character already. Hi, barista. Yes, I'd love some milk. Holy! You look like you've just seen a ghost. No, I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. It's been a while since the last time I saw Nekomimi transforming. We rarely do that in public. I guess you don't have that many Nekomimi friends? I won't say I have. You folks usually use your feline form to commute, if I'm not mistaken. That's right. Well, commuting as a cat sounds more practical than commuting as a than commuting in a bipedal form. I see. Kind of. Anyway, before we continue, can I have my milk, please? Ah, I'm sorry. What kind of milk do you want? Just milk. No additional stuff or anything? Nope, milk and nothing else. And then I feed her chocolate milk and I kill her on the spot. Here you are. What's your name, miss? Fresh milk for the lady with the pretty smile. Thank you. Are you hitting on an underage girl? Is she underage? I couldn't tell. I was just giving her a compliment. Thank you for the compliment. It's really good. You're welcome. I guess that makes sense. That is a school jersey, is it not? That makes sense. What's a young girl like you doing this late? Alone this late? I'm not a young girl. I'm a grown-up who can take care of herself. You don't look like a grown-up. What? I'm 18. Yeah, that's exactly what I'd call too young. Well, I'm not an old lady like you, that's for sure. Besides, I've been earning a living since I was 13 years old, so I'm definitely not a kid anymore. Don't be in such a rush to grow up. Take your time. Life comes at you fast, but not too fast. How? I'm sure you know. I don't. Oh my, are you? Just say it. If this is something illegal, or if you are in danger, blink twice. Really? With a cute face like mine? Exactly! Seriously? You've never seen me on TV or social media? She must be like an internet celebrity. I don't want to sound like a snob, but I don't watch mainstream media. Snob. Part of the broke out woke movement, I see. What? Broke but woke, got it. But even so, what? You must be the broke part. I don't see you ordering any drinks. What, too broke for a cup of coffee? She's not that great for business, no. Oh, really? Sometimes I wonder, could this coffee shop survive without me? What are you waiting for, Grandma? Make your order. Is this some kind of maid cafe experiment or something? So, what do you want to order? The usual. Yeah. Get your coffee, Grandma. Your espresso? Your espresso is ready. As good as usual. Glad you liked it. I love that the orc lady is just like sitting here silent, just not really caring about what's going on. I respect it. She's here for honey milk, right? I believe that is what she ordered. Yeah. And just doing her thing. Again, I respect it. Wait a minute. You do look familiar. Are you in a pop group? Are you Rachel Florencia? The member of Super Smiles who just graduated and started her solo career? Uh-huh. You're not a lost cause after all, Grandma. That brings me back to my first question. What the hell are you doing here? Drinking milk. I'm serious. But you can see it with your own eyes, right? I'm really here to drink milk. The kitty cat needs her milk. Like, what's so hard to understand? How come this coffee shop attracts so many weird people? Well, while we do have a lot of unusual customers, this is the first time we've had a famous celebrity visit. To drink milk, no less. Yay! Achievement unlocked! Good bit. That's a fantastic bit. I really appreciate that. Just reach a certain point of the story to have a character say achievement unlocked. That's fantastic. A gamer, I understand. No, seriously. Why are you here? Well, you know, the usual young folks problems. Had a fight with my father. And so, here I am. Ah, I see. But is it okay for a celebrity like you to be out alone this late? You don't need to worry about me. I can turn into a cat. Now I'm really worried. Anyway, what happened? My dad, we got into an argument. He doesn't like my line of work. He always saw my profession as something negative. But I love what I'm doing. What about your mother? What are her thoughts on your career choice? She passed away a few years ago. I'm sorry to hear that. It's alright. Your dad know anything about the entertainment industry? He used to work in showbiz decades ago. Then that makes sense then, though. 'Cause showbiz can be rather cutthroat and rather draining on the mental man. He's worried about you. If you love what you're doing, then that's awesome, keep doing it. But understand the place it comes from. So, yeah, he does know a thing or two. A fourth customer! Hello! Oh, hey, Jorji. We got quite the entourage here. Good evening, Velvet. Good evening, girls I've never met before. I just saw you yesterday. Just kidding, Freya. Anyway, Velvet. Yes, officer? I need something for my sore throat. Can you get a brother a cup of tea with lemon and honey? Sure thing. Cup of tea with leather? Lemon and honey. Where did I get leather from? I don't even know how I made that mistake. Because honey doesn't, like, unless I went honey, lethy, no, I don't know. Have your honey lemon tea. Midsummer's Night's Dream, huh? Your order is ready. What are you talking about? Oh, green tea. You know what? That's my mistake. I'm reloading because I made a stupid mistake misreading. It wasn't that I misunderstood. It's that I skipped over the green tea and normally I would just roll with those mistakes, you know? But I don't want to here. Bless that fast forward function. So green tea with lemon and honey. Let's do this properly this time. Sorry about that, Jorji. Here's the order you actually wanted. Cough syrup. Yeah, sure. Your special drink is ready. Well, well, well. What do we have here? It's my special cough syrup. What do you call it? Cough syrup. His expression. He's incredulous. Of course you do. Let's see whether this drink tastes as good as it smells. Damn, this is great. How's your day going? Anything out of the ordinary on your patrol? Yeah. Anything interesting today? Actually, I witnessed something scary on my shift today. Tell me, tell me. You sure you want to hear it? Yes. The scary thing I witnessed was my salary. Yeah? Struggling to make ends meet there, Jorji? Sorry to hear that. Seriously? Yeah, today is payday, and I checked the ATM during my shift. Such a horrible sight. Other than that and the labor union protest, everything is fine, though. How can you say it's fine? We got a young celebrity lurking around by herself. Ain't that strong proof that this area is safe? Hey. Thank you for the drink and the place to sit. I'm going back now. Oh, thank you for coming. Hope you enjoyed your time. Uh-huh. Wonder what her deal was. Get home safe and everything. Who the hell was that? She just sat there and read. Yeah, she's allowed. What's wrong with that? I'm sure that's pretty normal in a coffee shop. I mean, you always do that when you're writing. I guess you're right. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yes. What are you doing here, young lady? It's pretty late, you know. I don't have anywhere else to go. And this place looked cozy. I see. So you basically wanted to go to a bar, but you're underage, right? How did you know? You can read minds now, old man? I have a daughter around her age. It's easy to translate what they say. Especially when you have to deal with them every day. I don't know why you're here, but everything's gonna be okay. You can forget all your problems while you're here. Dude, you're a cop. It's not his job to take care of someone else's daughter. He is a cop. That's exactly his job. Not quite. She's not breaking any laws, right? She's not breaking any laws. She's safe. He doesn't gotta do much. Relax, Freya. Don't be so uptight. Yeah. Mr. Policeman here already made me feel so much safer already. You know it yourself, Freya. This place is very safe. Right, Officer Jorji? Of course. This is the safest place around here. Hey, that endorsement comes with a discount, right? No chance. What? Don't look at me that way. You're a cop, old man. Act like one. I deal with crimes and public safety. How should I know how to handle someone else's daughter? You should know. You are a father yourself. Oh, right. Guys, you know I can hear you, right? Really? See, Freya? She has good hearing. That should help her protect herself. Anyway, Miss Rachel, what brings you here? As I've told the others, I had a fight with my dad. Why are you laughing? Because I'm sure he has a daughter her age, right? I'm sure he's experienced the same. Me and my daughter fight every day. Hey, why would you say that? Because it's true. I fought a lot with my kids. That's normal. Depends on the fighting. But yes, disagreements and arguments, as long as they're resolved healthily, are fine. In fact, whenever we finish arguing about something, we become closer as a family. Come to understand each other more, right? Huh? Because when things have calmed down, I learned something about them. And they learned something about me as well. As long as we don't leave things unresolved, an argument makes things better. And this is so heavily context dependent, though. As long as it's an argument that comes from a place of love and care, right? I've certainly had a lot of arguments that have not come from such a healthy place and have made relationships much weaker, unfortunately. But for you, Rachel, it seems like this is coming from a place of your dad being just worried about you and your future, you know? But it happens so often. Tonight was just one among countless others. He wasn't like this before. Before it happened. You mean before your solo career? No, before Mom passed away. Then, yeah, he's just so afraid of losing you. And maybe that controlling behavior isn't correct, but that's probably where it's coming from. What happens after each fight? Nothing. We just don't talk about it until another fight starts. Unresolved problems are dangerous, exactly. It ain't easy, but you gotta understand each other better. And as much as I hate to admit it, conflict is always the best way to know someone, even your own blood. But it was never this bad when Mom was around. She's the only one who understood me. And she also understood your father. Maybe he and your mom also had arguments, but your mom acted as a mediator between the two of you. That's possible. Now that Mom's gone, I don't have anyone to act as my guardian. And your dad, he lost his best negotiator. Wait a second. You said this has happened a lot, but why did you run this time? My daughter never ran away. Wait. Maybe it's because I'm the one who always ran away. Using my job as an excuse. I can confirm that. Yeah, I run here a lot. But yeah, I hate to tell you again, but you both gotta resolve your issues. Unresolved problems are dangerous. In any relationship. I kinda understand what you're going through, Rachel. I also ran away when I was younger. Are you on good terms with your parents now? I am. When and how did it happen? To be honest, I'm not even sure myself. It just happened. Maybe I should run even farther. I mean, I have my own income. I don't need to rely on my dad. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Why? I'm an adult. No adult would ever say, I'm an adult. I can agree with that, I think. If you have to convince others of your maturity, then perhaps not. And there are very many adults older than you who are much more childish than you. Just give yourself time to think, Miss Rachel, and try to understand your father's perspective. I'm sure both of you will be able to solve this, like adults. You don't need to rush to a decision. I'm not sure about that. Just take your time. But now I would recommend you just go home. It's really late. I need to go home as well. I can give you a ride. But you don't need to talk to your father right away. Just go straight to your room. At least knowing you're safe at home will give him some peace. That will allow him to think more clearly about everything. And that's some great advice, yeah. I'm sure he is worried. You're right. You really are a cop, Jorji. Of course I am. So, where do you live, Miss Rachel? In the western part of Neckletown.
Oh, that's quite far.
You're still gonna drive me home, right? Old man?
Of course I will. Should I drive you home too, Miss Freya?
No, you don't have to. I'm riding my bike.
Are you sure?
100% sure.
Okay, we'll be off then.
Thank you, Velvet and Freya. Take care on your way home.
See you around, Velvet.
Yeah, see you two around. Hope things go alright, Rachel. I don't know if I should say I hope to see you again, but if we do, I hope if you come here again, it's on good terms. Let's read this now. See what we got updated. Oh, fully. Father of 3 beautiful girls. Favorite movies, Police University, Cop Story, Robert Cop. Yo, Robert Cop, let's go. He's just a cop through and through, huh? Rachel. Was this your group? Got another cat, and then these two just look like humans. Oh, I'm moving the camera behind it with right click. Interesting. Alright. We'll see if we see her again. Brew pad, hello. We got cough syrup, midsummer. Because I screwed up. Yep, I understand. My bad. And there they went. Yeah. You can stay longer if you want. Nah, it's fine. I also have to call it a day. How's the writing, by the way? It's getting there. That's nice to hear. I'm juggling a lot of work, though. Barely made my deadlines. I don't know if I can keep this up. Why don't you just come clean? Tell your boss about the publishing offer. Who knows? Maybe she'll understand. Yeah, right. Great job, Freya. Here, take some money. Go take a vacation and finish your novel. In your dreams. Not exactly employee of the month. You never know. You never know. I might end up on the chopping block. Oh, the pressure. I'm sure about one thing, though. This coffee shop has a lot of stories to tell. So yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow. The door is always open for you. I bet it is. Okay then, take care. You too. Be careful on your way home. That was a really good discussion. It's true though, arguments are fine as long as they come from the right place, you know? And yeah, but you do have to resolve them. If you never come to any sort of understanding, those feelings are liable to boil over until whatever relationship you had is much harder to repair. Friday. Werewolf activist imprisoned for owning a legal fury sedative. I don't trust that. I think that was an excuse to discredit the activists. But all I know from this is the headline, so I don't know enough information to guess. But I would assume that this was framed. The Orcish Workers Union in talks with the government over their pleas. Hope that goes well. Hope they get what they need. Rap group Street Orchestra questioned over their pro-eco-terrorism lyrics. Such as? How are they promoting eco-terrorism? Anyway, that was a sweet day. I enjoyed that one. thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed as well. If you did, consider subscribing and all that. And until next time, have a fantastic day, alright? See you then.